Hi everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Benji Quino and I am going to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of bones and muscles. Before I start to explain the advantages and disadvantages of bones and muscles, let me give you a brief explanation of bones and muscles. So bones and muscles plays a crucial role in the human body, providing structure, support, and enabling movement. However, like any part of the body, they each come with their own set of advantages and disadvantages. So let's start with the advantages of bones. First is support and structure. Bones provide the rigid framework that supports the body and maintains its shape. In short, without the bones, the body would collapse and cannot function. Second is protection of vital organs. Bones protect delicate internal organs. Example of this is the skull and the ribs. The ribs protects the heart and the lungs, and the skull protects the brain. The third advantages of bones is movement facilitation. Bones act as levers that muscles can pull to create movement. So without bones, muscle wouldn't have an anchor to generate force for movement. The fourth advantages of bones is mineral storage. Bones act as a reservoir for minerals, especially for calcium and phosphorus. So the last advantages of bones is blood cell production. The bone marrow inside the certain bones, like the pelvis, ribs, and sternum, produces blood cells. So let's move to the disadvantages of bones. First is brittleness. While bones are strong, they can also be brittle and break or fracture under excessive stress. The second disadvantages of bones is limited flexibility. Bones provide rigid support, but they are inflexible. The third disadvantages of bones is growth and development. Bone growth is slower than muscle growth. Children's bones need to go through epiphyseal growth plates to lengthen, which can take years. The last disadvantages of bones is vulnerability to disease. Bones can be affected by conditions such as arthritis, osteoporosis, or bone cancer, which can severely limit mobility and strength. So let's move to the advantages of muscles. The first advantages of muscles is movement and locomotion. Muscles are responsible for nearly all voluntary and involuntary movements in the body. The second advantages of muscles is postural support. Muscles help maintain posture and stabilize the body. The third advantages of muscles is heat production. Muscles generate heat as a byproduct of their activity. The fourth advantages of muscles is flexibility and adaptability. Muscles are flexible and capable of rapid growth and adaptation through exercise. The last advantages of muscles is shock absorption. Muscles act as shock absorbers. Next is the disadvantages of muscles. The first disadvantages of muscles is fatigue. Muscles can become fatigued and need rest to recover. The second disadvantage of muscles is limited strength. While muscles are highly adaptable, they can only generate a certain amount of force before they become fatigued. The third disadvantage of muscles is muscle atrophy. Muscles require regular use to maintain strength. The fourth disadvantages of muscles is dependence on energy. Muscles require energy in the form of ATP to contract and perform work. The last disadvantages of muscles is risk of injury. Muscles can become injured, strained, or torn due to overuse, improper movement, or trauma. And that's the end of my video. Thank you for listening.